that is.
Well, boys, that ain't good. Decided to go ahead and pull the dipstick before I sprayed this thing off and then parked at the shop until we inevitably fixed the clutch situation. We got some milky oil. Oh yeah. That ain't good, gosh dang it. She runs fine, I just cranked it up, drove it from here. It ain't smoking yet. We're gonna go ahead and flush her out. Maybe do the diesel method, maybe just go to Walmart and get some crap oil. Cheap oil, I should say. Do an initial flush while we're gone today. We got my dad's lunch, birthday lunch. So we'll grab some Walmart oil while we're out and hopefully a filter or two. Can't find one locally. I've got this one draining, so hopefully it'll be cleaned out by the time we get back. And we'll get the old milkshake out of the cat and hopefully all be good. I think she's gonna be fine, boys. I think she's gonna be fine. I flushed our oil filter, put that back on, filled her up with this SuperTech 10W40, and now we're gonna go ahead and crank it. Hopefully it's not gonna instantaneously explode. And then we're gonna drain it after probably a minute or two of running. Hopefully that is going to pull majority of that water and contaminated oil out of it. And then I do have some good oil with a new filter to put on there once it looks good. And then hopefully she's gonna be golden. Perfect. No repercussions for our actions. That's what we're hoping for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, it's looking a lot like oil. A lot more like oil than it is just straight milk. Still very, very milky, but making progress seems like. Oh, is this 3 or is this 4? I'm not sure. Fingers crossed. Oh no. I guess it's getting better. That's more towards the color of... That looks good. That looks like regular oil. Okay, it's, you know, maybe progress. All right, guys, well, we're going for a ride. I think we're on our 5th oil change and we are officially out of cheap oil. So we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna get her nice and hot and hopefully, you know, just burn off all that water. I threw the book at her, boys. Ain't gonna lie. I put pretty much every oil I had in it. I ran some Rotella through it. I ran some all kinds of stuff from multiple different trucks that I just had extra oil from. So I just put it in there, let it run for a minute, drain it, because I only bought 1 gallon of the actual 10W40. I'm about to pull a Jake right here. Ooh, ooh, get you some, baby. You want to try to grow a tree in the middle of my field? Don't think so. Arctic Cat will take care of that. I'm telling you, man, this thing's not fast, but it'll go a lot better than you would expect it to. I'm not going to go top end speed fast because I still don't trust our wheel bearings, and I really don't want to catapult off the front of this thing when both of our front tires decide to buckle. I got to get out here, man, cut this crap, and watch this. Freaking 4 low. Diff lock on and just climb up a tree like it's nothing. Look at this. What are we doing? We have water in our oil and we're sitting here climbing trees. I guess that's just the beauty of, you know, cheap four-wheelers. You can be unbothered. I just rode it to the ground and about flipped it. That's freaking funny. All right, back on off of there, girl. Oh, nice. That was not nearly as stuck as I thought. Let's turn diff lock off. Ooh, she did that lockup thing like she did. Oop. All right, she's falling apart. Our fan is on. Okay, I'm gonna need you to... Are we smoking? Enough bullcrapping before we end up catching this thing on fire out here in the field and having a real catastrophe. Let's get back to the house. Let's drain our oil. Let's see how milkshakey she still is. That thing looks freaking disgusting. If anybody's in the market for a
Grandpa owned, never sunk, never abused, never seen mud. Mud Pro. Now's your chance. 4,500 bucks.
All I want is a difference. Don't be the exact same that we've seen 5 times now. Please. It's gonna be, isn't it? It's definitely hot, that's for sure. Holy crap. This thing is eternally full of water. We should have done the diesel method. We still probably could. Holy crap. That's insane. She is still slap full of the good old H2O. Well, if we just drain everything out and the engine's so hot that it could boil water, that should evaporate everything, right? Gosh, dog, that's freaking hot. Holy crap. So I didn't have any trailer lights last night. And so I unplugged our headlights and turned the key to where when I had the parking brake on, the brake light would turn on, but you couldn't do it without the headlights being on. So I just unplugged them and clearly forgot to plug in the passenger side. We've been riding around. Nice. I have officially used every single oil that I have accumulated over the years from just having excess during oil changes on different trucks. The last that I just put in here was a little bit of advanced 5W30 from Valvoline and some Rotella 15W40. Is that good for it? Probably not. Is it oil that's going to be fine for the 30-60 seconds that I run it to hopefully trap some water and then drain out? I think so. It's still pulling water out somehow, some way. I don't know how the crap we even got any water in here to begin with, because we never sank it, never cut off nothing. Well, much less got this much freaking water stored somewhere in this freaking thing. I don't think we blew a head gasket. I need to check something that Jake said. Man, surely not. I think this is 6 or 7, right? Oh, that looks like freaking oil. Holy crap. Let's go. That looks like beautiful, clean oil. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking stoked right now. All right, well, I actually have just enough Rotella to do one more.
Final spare oil. It's not even the cheap oil, it's just spare oil. I guess this was probably from the Duramax or the 6-liter, one of the two. It's right at 2 quarts left in here. Yeah, it's 15W40. It's, I mean, technically diesel oil. Not the best, I'm sure. Wouldn't want to run it long term.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing sit for a little while because oil floats on top of water. So we want all the water at the bottom to come out first. So we'll just let it kind of hopefully figure itself out. Please, for the love of everything, just come out regular oil. Please, so I can put the correct stuff in here and know that you're good finally. Oh, thank you. Thank you, it's about time. It only took 24 gallons of oil and 14 hours of the day, but now we have brand new golden oil coming out of the engine, exactly like it should. And as you can see, there is nice, normal oil coming out. Thankfully, we're gonna finally discard this guy into our oil pan down there, and we'll be putting our new oil filter on, which hopefully, like I said, Advance sold us the correct one. Either way, water is out of the engine, finally. New filter is on, new oil is in. I've already ran it. It's running beautifully just like it did throughout this entire video. Just hopefully now we don't have any water in the engine. So how the crap did it get in there? I don't know, because we never sunk the foiler. Yeah, we did go basically completely sideways, but I kept it from getting the snorkels under, and if it went through the engine, like, it wouldn't be running proper if it was sucking it through the intake, and that's not the case. It runs perfectly fine. Now, could it be from the oil filter? Possibly, but that seems weird that there would not be oil coming out, but there's water going in. Different viscosity, so possible. Oil tube, or the dipstick O-ring, possibly. We do have 2 drive shafts, so that as well. I mean, honestly, on this thing, there's so many different places where the seals could be good enough to hold oil or high enough to where oil can't get out. And obviously, when the entire thing is underwater for hours at a time, you know, water is going to find its way in. So who knows? Probably never going to actually figure that out. But if you have any insight, definitely drop a comment and let me know. All right, now engine seems to be okay. It didn't have any issues with the diluted oil. but the transmission also uses the same oil that the engine does. And clearly we've got something going on with the transmission. Is it the clutches? Is it the transmission? I don't know.
Holy crap. Well, there's probably our noise.
Those are some pretty tight tolerances. It's got to be the belt that's been hitting it, right? Right there. Maybe that's just from it being loose or it slipping. That also looks freaking broken to me, right? That's broken. That's pretty clearly broken.
Okay, let's see if it still makes the noise. Yeah, it freaking doesn't. Holy crap. All right, that is glorious news, because I was pretty positive we were gonna have an actual transmission problem, whereas now it clearly looks like, well, we could still have a transmission problem. But this guy has got a crack. Our belt needs to be replaced because there's literally a chunk missing. And we need to figure out why it's been rubbing there. Maybe that, I don't know. The RPM with this thing is actually kind of crazy. Watch how quick that front starts spinning before I even really move the four-wheeler. That's crazy, but she sounds good. That chip right there, maybe they took it apart and they broke it when it was out and they just put it back together. Obviously, I would assume that definitely is not good for this thing being balanced properly. That's for sure. But hey, without the cover on there, it's good. It's not making noise. So that's promising. That's pretty promising. So there it is, boys. We officially have gotten the water out of the cap, and we've taken one step closer to getting this thing back ready to sink in a creek. We got to figure out this part. So I'm going to look at y'all's comments. I'm also going to, of course, go do some Googling and stuff, see what I can figure out. Promising things for the old kitty cat. Hope y'all enjoyed. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring that bell notification, and I will see y'all boys in the next one.